Lokoja. Still talking to women's football, foremost promoter Paul Edeh wants the Nigeria Football Federation NFF to improve the level of officiating in the Women's League. Paul Edeh, who is the proprietor of Nigeria Test Football Club, explained that improvement in officiating in home and away matches will further help develop the league in Nigeria.
I think that the NFF should still look inward with officiating because we try as much as we can as a team to give every club that comes to play our home matches the free chance to have a 50-50. We try to ensure that we play our own beat. But unfortunately, when you go to other jurisdictions to go and play, the officiating is adjudged to be very, very poor. And I think that what the NFF is doing by insisting that those that are caught below the belt compromising officiating are brought to book. And I think this standard should continue. They should send referees, assessors to the various match venues to ensure that you are not deprived of an away win by the mere or sheer fact of the benevolence of the referees to the home teams.
The football administrator also appealed to the NFF to honor its own statute, which says that board members from the various leagues must emerge by elections rather than appointment, which has been the case in the Women's League for the past 5 years.
Well, whilst I want to view that question from the point of view of unconfirmed report, I would want to draw your minds back to the past 5 years where the NFF had hitherto appointed the board for the various leagues, particularly the women's. Minds back to the past 5 years where the NFF had hitherto appointed the board for the various leagues, particularly the women's league. And that trend actually is an illegality by virtue of the NFF statute. I take you back to the NFF statute, particularly Article 10 of that statute stipulates that the members of the NFF includes the FCT, the state FAs, including the FCT, that's 37 of them. It includes the leagues, and the leagues were broken down into 4. And that 4 includes the NPFL, NNL, NLO, and the Nigerian Women Football League. And of course, it goes to specify that the Players Association, the Coaches Association, and the Referees Association. Then Article 10 sub 2 stipulates that anyone or organization that wants to be a member of the NFF should follow the procedures laid down therein. Article 12 stipulates the right of every member, what every member is entitled to as a member of the NFF. Then Article 13, sub 1B, stipulates that the members of the NFF have the exclusive right to elect their members into their decision-making bodies. And if this is the stipulation, you will agree with me that no other way or manner do you find people in the board of the members of the NFF. For instance, the state FAs has never been appointed by the NFF for whatever reason. They elect individuals into the FAs. You also have the Players Union conducting their elections. You also have the Referees Association conducting elections. Simply put, if this is the stipulation, you will agree with me that no other way or manner do you find people in the board of the members of the NFF. For instance, the state FAs has never been appointed by the NFF for whatever reason. They elect individuals into the FAs. You also have the Players Union conducting their elections. You also have the Referees Association conducting elections. Simply put, it is an aberration to appoint any individual for whatever reason. And that is where I think that the NFF got it wrong in the last board. Appointing, of course, the various leagues, perhaps maybe because they were not aware of the various statutory positions, they didn't make a fuss about it. In fact, if you come through the entire statute of the NFF, the only point that the NFF board executive committee is authorized to appoint is to appoint standing committee members. And the statute provides that the chairman and the vice chairman of those standing committee members are a part of the executive. So it would be wrong for the new board to double into appointing. And I'm sure that for the various leagues that are members of the NFF board, they should stand firm to ensure that the right thing is done. And of course, it is not asking for too much. It is asking that the NFF statute should be obeyed to the latter. And I trust that the Ibrahim-led Gusau NFF board will not go contrary to the statute.
Paul Edeh was one of those awarded by Sportsview for their role in the development of football in Nigeria in recent years. Moving on, South American has launched its 4-nation bid to host the 2030 FIFA